The distributive property is one of those really important properties to understand to make it easier for you to multiply numbers. And one of those things that really you should practice a lot, because it will just make your life so much easier if you don't want to sit down and actually work things out bit by bit. For example, this problem here, 56 times 7, I cannot figure that out in my head right away. So what I would do is I'd say, well, I'm grouping the symbols a little bit differently. I'm saying, well, this is the same as 50 times 7 plus 6 times 7. Now those two things I can figure out. 50 times 7, 350. 6 times 7, 42. 392. Same thing with this one here, except for instead we're making it a subtraction problem. 69 times 20. Well, that's the same as 70 minus 1 times 20. So that's 70 times 20 minus 1 times 20. So that's 1400 minus 20, which is just going to be 1380. And this works the same way if I wanted to go ahead and change this problem here. 56 times 7. I could change that problem into 60 minus 4 times 7. And I'd come up with the same answer. Because 7 times 60, 60 times 7, minus 4 times 7. And so then I just go 60 times 7, well, that's going to be equal to 420. And this one's going to be subtract 28. That should give us the answer that's right up there, which it does, which is 392. And so if I have a problem like this, again, 69 times 20, I could change that to 60. Well, 69 times 20. I could change that into 60 plus 9 times 20. If I do that, 60 times 20 is plus 9 times 20. So that's going to be 60 times 20, that's going to be 1200. And then that's going to be 180 for the 9 times 20. And then you got 1380. And this works for everything, for all these sort of problems here. If I wanted to go ahead and multiply 123 times 5, one way of thinking about that is to just say, well, what's 100 plus 20 plus 3 times 5. And because this is the hundreds column, I've got 5 100s, 5 20s, and 5 3s. So if I wanted to just multiply that, I'd have 500. That's easy to figure out. 500 plus 100 for the 5 times the 20. And I've got 5 times 3, which is going to be 15. I add them all up, and I've got 615, which makes perfect sense. And I broke it down a little bit quicker and easier, and it should be something that you can then work to become more proficient on this and do a lot more of these problems in your head.